Good morning. It's Patrece Sunflower here, just coming to you live from this TTC bus here on 3300. And it's a beautiful, gorgeous sunny day this morning here. And we're just on the bus here to show you guys a little mini tour of our bus ride on 3300 here on this Nova LFS. I don't know if it's a rebuild. I'm not sure the details of it. Just that it is a Nova LFS bus and the unit number is 3300. That's 3300. And the operator is deploying the little ramp so that some people with some accessibility issues can get on, which is fantastic. So we're so glad to have you here today on this gorgeous September 5th day. September 5th, 2024, I believe. It is a Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody, with the start to the weekend here. And we just have beautiful, gorgeous blue skies here and wonderful ambience, of course, with a perfect view and a seat for us to enjoy together and the whole world watching live here from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, from Etobicoke in the west. We are taking in the sounds and sights all around us, and the sounds of the bus, of course. I was just commenting earlier to one of the transit operators. Her and I had a little chat about one of the drivers who kind of does not open the doors for the streetcar. And I've had issues with this operator before, with them not opening the doors to not just me, but other people. So there's a few people out there who've noticed that. And I spoke with her and she said the operators are not required to service the stop, which I found kind of interesting. She sort of sat on the fence, and I know she's a unionized employee with the Toronto Transit Commission. Maybe she couldn't say much, but I know what I've experienced. This is the only operator that does not open the door. Now there's a little button that you can press, and actually when I got on this bus, I was explaining to the driver, I'm so glad I'm getting on a bus because I know that the operator will open the door. Now, of course, I have been on the 501 Queen in some areas like near Parkdale or other areas. Yeah, I think around Parkdale sometimes the operator would not open the door. I've experienced that. So I'm not really sure why they would not open the door. Maybe they have issues with the person, I'm not sure. But anyway, I tried to just say to myself, I am here to have a good experience on the TTC, and I'm blessing my route. I'm blessing those around me, and of course the scenery as well. That's super important, right? What we see with the beautiful trees, and I'm trying to formulate what I'm saying properly. My ears are plugged, and it's a little bit hot in here, actually, to be honest with you. I took on the windows. There's no air conditioning, and you know how it gets in a bus. It's kind of like you're in a tin can sometimes. I feel like a sardine in Sardinia, or wherever they come from. Moroccan sardines, I don't know. Yeah, we're still traveling on this Nova LFS bus here. Oh, hello, Tony. How are you? Thanks for joining our live, and others as well. If you're joining us live here, please feel free to press the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hope everyone's doing well and enjoying the day so far. It's getting close to noon. There's a bunch of people getting on the bus here, so hopefully the acoustics stay relatively quiet and not too loud. Sometimes people don't see the camera, and it's like I'm filming and they just don't see it. No, I'm not filming me, I'm filming the view. actually was planning to take the streetcar, but the 504 King was not actually there. And there's been many times where I've been trying to take it from the loop, the Humber Loop, and it hasn't been there because I guess it's busy downtown. And another thing I noticed in the summer, which was really, really, really interesting, two times on occasion, I remember in July and in August, I waited over an hour for a 504 streetcar at Roncesvalles and Queen to go to Dundas West Station. It was absolutely outrageous. And you know where she pulled out of? She pulled out of the Queensway streetcar garage, because over in the Queensway area near Roncesvalles, there's a huge streetcar division, I guess. I don't even know. I guess it's called Queensway Division, maybe streetcar portion. So, and it was just as if nothing had happened. And we're all like, 50 people waiting to get on the TTC. So I hope transit is a bit better where you are in your part of the world. It is very hot today, isn't it? And hopefully, being in a smaller city, you have hopefully better transit. But I don't know. I mean, I've seen a few of your rides. They don't look too busy compared to PTC. I guess because it's a larger city. But I really like the way the light is flowing onto the trees here with the green color, kind of faded through the window here. It's kind of an ethereal experience here. Moments to take in and enjoy before all the foliage turns into magnificent colors for us all to enjoy. And then all those beautiful leaves do their usual, where they fall off the trees and they pass on and they shed their old skin and onto new things, and then they prepare themselves for the winter, and then they do it all over again without any expectations. Okay, so you've experienced that before yourself in Kitchener. Well, I don't know how large your city is, but I would imagine it's probably not as vast as Toronto. But I can still imagine it being somewhat busy. Sure. Yeah, the bus I'm in now is it's pretty full. As you can see, there's a couple people standing. Now, is it full as a bus on, let's say, for example, the 123? I really do like the 123 route. In fact, I've been wanting to take the 123. I think it's the D or the F. I think that's the one that goes along the portion of West Mall that's near the Metro distribution center. And I think that area has lack of transit. And another area that really, really lacks transit is between the East Mall, between North Queen and Dundas Street West. I often see people walking along there to and from work from the Metro distribution centers, because we have a lot of factories in that area, and they have to walk. I've even seen one very, very dedicated Muslim man on his little wheelchair, and he's dedicated. He's coming all the way up on the East Mall, all the way from the north to come down to North Queen and East Mall to go to the mosque to pray. So great dedication there. I hope that the path is cleared for him in the winter if he goes, because it could be challenging. Just going to catch up on what I'm reading here. Our region has 3 main cities: Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge. But there are small townships in my region. Okay, that's good. Smaller townships. Okay. Well, Etobicoke is a borough. I mean, it's a part of Toronto, and it was all amalgamated in 1998. It's all one big city. Like, if I call this Toronto, it's the same as Etobicoke. But this is the borough that I'm in, traveling through. But Toronto has grown so much in the last few years. Oh my goodness. I just unbelievable growth here. And I must say, I really am starting to enjoy those DF, whatever they're called, D40LF buses. I'm not the greatest with the names of them, but those new flyer buses. I was actually on one recently from 2007, and there were aspects of the sound of it that actually really reminded me of the OGs. So I was really surprised. I was like, oh, I recognize that sound that I heard in the OG that I don't hear anymore. And I'm pretty sure that there is some similarity between the new flyers and the OGs, although I don't know about the technical aspects of them, but maybe they are quite similar. Like I tried to Google it, right, on Wikipedia, but you guys in your forums probably have, all of the most of the information that I don't have, and I have to get that when I read comments from everybody. So that's generally speaking what happens with those types of buses. I suppose if I deep dive into the internet to look further, I would know more about it, but we'll see. All right, well, have a great day. No worries. So our bus is now reaching up to the Queensway here. Sorry, Queensway. The Kingsway here. In another beautiful part of Toronto, Etobicoke. I've been around here before, visiting and traveling through. But today is a brand new day, and there's these nice, happy, smiling faces. There's maybe 1,500, maybe 1,600 of them here. And we are so looking forward to a refreshing coffee once we get up to an area where we can find a Timmy's to enjoy a refreshing coffee, for sure. I think one of my subscribers has requested a bus, but I don't see it here today. I see 1035 on the 935, but it's not the 1059 or 1057. I think someone had mentioned that. So if you're interested and you're watching, you can certainly look through my archives of all of my videos, my thousands and thousands of videos of buses. But our bus is now reaching its final destination here on the Blue Danforth line, line 2 in Etobicoke. And that's Old Mill Subway Station. That is not where you leave your McDonald's. $135. I feel so lucky to get to experience and enjoy these gorgeous older buses here because of the construction going on at James Station on the bus level, the bus platform level. So they're now going through James Station, through Old Mill Station, bypassing, I don't know what you call it, whatever. It's basically it's en route to James Station and to continue its regularly scheduled route. So maybe I'll hop on over in the subway to James Station and see some more. What do we have here? 1413. I'll have filmed that before. I'm not going to bother going over there. It's 11:43. I'm not going to run as fast as you guys to go catch that train. Oh my God, some of you guys run so fast. But maybe, with luck, I'll be able to catch it. Hopefully. Okay. Thank you. I caught it. With a little luck, we can work it out. We can make this whole damn thing work out. With a little luck. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a day for the stairs since the escalator and the elevator is not working. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord Jesus. With a little luck, we can work it out. We can make this whole damn thing. With a little luck, we can get it. I have someone ahead of me, so I can't walk too fast. Actually, this is a very cool view. I'm not sure I've seen James Station. Look this tall and amazing. Not the best use of words here. Anyway, climb these stairs. Yay, exercise. Phew. I'm gonna use a line from John Candy. Oh, I am bushed. Whatever that means. Yeah, I'm tired now from the stairs. Well, there's 1413 following me here. Literally. I just saw it at Old Mill and now it's here. That's kind of amazing. But I'm not going to take it. Not yet. Maybe a different bus. I'm not really sure yet. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Whew. Oh, it's another hot day today, guys. So just a little background information about the area that we are standing in currently. This is the Jane Station bus loop closed on-grade paving rehabilitation sign. And it mentions as part of the State of Good Repair program from mid-July 2024 to early 2025, TTC will improve the Jane Station bus loop by installing new concrete to replace sections of damaged asphalt. The work is required to preserve the structure of the bus loop. During construction, all routes servicing the bus loop will be diverted to nearby subway stations while continuing to serve Jane Station on street. Access to subway platforms will be maintained. Customers may also remain on board the bus and travel to Runnymede Station. Buses will pick up customers at an existing stop located on Jane Street, just outside the bus loop. For more information on service impacts is available here. Thank you for your patience as we work to improve transit in Toronto. Okay. So if you have any questions, reach out to Jorita Malevi, the Community Liaison Officer. and her first and last with a dot in between, ttc.ca. Good to know. One of the nice things I remember about coming to this area years ago is going to the movie theater, which closed down, sadly. There's a really nice movie theater just next to the Arbor Memorial Building here that I remember going to years ago. Now, you guys might be a little bit young to remember this, but there used to be a movie theater at Kipling Station, just next to it. And there also used to be a movie theater at Runnymede and Bloor. I remember seeing a movie there. I think it was called Sliver or Silver, and it was with Sharon Stone and one of the Baldwins. I think it wasn't Alec Baldwin or Stephen Baldwin. Maybe it was Stephen Baldwin. I don't know. One of the Baldwins was in it. Kind of a thriller movie, not really my style of movie, but I saw it there like years ago. So at that particular movie theater, which is no longer there. It's actually a Shoppers Drug Mart now, and then it turned into a bookstore, I think like a Chapters or Indigo style thing. And then now it's just a Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a major pharmacy chain here in Canada. So just waiting for some more buses here. Oh my goodness. Oh really? So you're a Hollywood star. Okay. Interesting. I kind of find that hard to believe. Oh, you never know. People writing things, you don't know who they are. People have all kinds of funny identities online, right? You don't know who you're talking to. So yeah, you were in a movie. Great. Well, anyway, this is Jane and Bloor here. And back to reality. This is 8149 here in 55 Warren Park. Okay, so a background actor. Well, good for you. That's great. Awesome. And who are you referring to again? I think it was Stephen Baldwin. He was in that movie. I thought it was William Baldwin. I know it wasn't Alec Baldwin. Definitely not him. No. He was in other movies. Anyway, what do we hear? here, 10:45. And this is the 35A. Okay. That stuff is super high. I'd have to have like giraffe legs to get it. I'm not really sure either. It was either Stephen or William Baldwin or Billy Baldwin, whatever he goes by. It just wasn't Alec Baldwin, no. One of those Baldwin brothers in Hollywood.
Next stop, Colbert Street.
So yeah, we're on the 1045 and there's kind of a nice view of it. Ooh, the window looks a little bit kind of ghosty from this angle here. I hope that ghost isn't following me again. The little OG ghost. But this is not an OG, this is an OG hybrid. I'm not sure what that is. I thought those were only in the NGs. See this part here? What is that?
Next stop, Patrece.
We're just on this bus now, 1045, this OG hybrid HEV, and okay, all right, that's the actor, right? Okay, good to know. So yeah, as I mentioned, guys, this is the 1045 1045 here on the Jane 35A. And it's now 12:01 p.m., so it's technically afternoon. And we're on the bus. And sadly, a lot of these units, I believe, are retiring, although I don't know how many, but I'm trying to get my rides on them while we still have them and enjoy the ride on this particular unit. We might actually move further to the back just to get a bit of a better view. Just get a more familiar seat than the one that's all the way at the front. Sit at the back here. There we go, much better. Much better familiar view. And it's really, really hot in here. Like, it's like a sauna, actually. I think it's a lovely day, isn't it? Yes, very lovely day out. And I think we're traveling through Baby Point. That's how I've always called it, but I have heard others call it Babby Point. So call it whatever you like. Baby Point, Babby Point. But it's a cute little village, part of the Bloor West Village. and I'm just going to continue traveling north on it for a little while on a beautiful, lovely day. Lovely late summer day. Had plans to get my coffee, and then I actually kind of forgot I was going to go get one, so I think I'm still going to go get one real soon, I hope, but I don't know where I'm going to get it, so I have to kind of see where I'm going to be heading to. Right now I just want to enjoy the sounds of this bus because the vibrations are really nice and loud back here. It's kind of reminding me of a Beach Boys song. You know, Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys. Before my time, of course, and probably a lot of yours, but if you look it up, it's a great song. And this bus definitely has some amazing, incredible acoustics. I'm noticing some sort of a streetcar or something on the tracks here, guys. What is this? I don't know. It looked like some sort of a train, like a streetcar on the train tracks. I don't know why. Some sort of like a streetcar, one of the modern ones. Maybe it's an LRT, and I saw it right on the tracks, which was very amazing. Right over that little bridge at St. Clair and Jane. I don't know why it was on there. Thank you. Whew. So we are now on a different bus. This is an Orion NG hybrid, lithium, I think, on Unit 1369 here at Jane and Lawrence Avenue West. Still in the city's west end. I mean, it could be North York or York. I'm not entirely sure of the parameters, but let's just call it Toronto, York, and North York just to be safe. It's a little bit of a different bus than I was on earlier. This one's the NG hybrid lithium, I believe.
Next stop, Pine Street.
This place is Toronto, Canada? Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us this afternoon here. We're coming to you live from Toronto Transit Commission bus here, taking in the sights and sounds of Toronto, York, and North York here on Unit 1369. It's a very good view here and nice. It's a nice tall bus. I was on a Nova bus earlier, and it's a lot shorter. So the experience is much more cozy on a Nova bus versus the NG Hybrid. A little different. The windows are not great. They have some kind of like sort of those little ghosty things. I don't know what you call these deteriorations of. I don't know. It looks like maybe the bus was in the ocean. We used to have a Hippo bus here in Toronto. I don't know if you guys remember. There was the Hippo bus on Lake Ontario like more than 10 years ago. Do you guys remember, if anybody's watching locally in Toronto, the Hippo bus? It was for tourists, and it was a bus that actually used to go right into the water on Lake Ontario. Like, what an amazing thing. Live. If I had only been doing live back then, I would have. And the bus has a kind of a funny sound. It's like clankety sound. I don't know what's going on with that. But I'm enjoying the light that's passing by us here along all of these beautiful structures here. The sunlight is very nice the way it hits the building. There's a Nova bus ahead of us, but I chose to take the NG Hybrid bus instead because it's more spacious, and as you guys can see, there's not too many people on, so that's good. Is now at Weston Road and Lawrence, and I think you might call this area sort of maybe Little Mogadishu, possibly, because there's a lot of Somalian people in this area, or if I'm saying it correctly, Mogadishu, I'm not sure, Mogadishu, and East African community out here. Also, you'll find some Jamaican food.
Next stop, Little Avenue.
But we're not too far from, like, if we were to go to, like, let's say, Albert's Real Jamaican Foods at St. Clair and Vaughan. And they have some very, very good foods there. Jamaican foods, that is. I mean, I have some close to Etobicoke area. Like, we have a few in our area. But if you wanted to get, like, some really, traditional, Jamaican food, like maybe Kingston style or, Ocho Rios, you'd want to definitely go to like Eglinton area, like close to Eglinton West. There's a place that is known for that, and they're called Raps, R-A-P-S, I believe, and they have probably some of the best Jamaican jerk chicken in the city if you go to Eglinton West, for sure. I think they smoke the meat there, and it's really good. So if you're like into that kind of food and you want to check out a great place and you're not from here and you're just maybe catching my live through visiting Toronto, definitely check that place out.
Next stop, Estella Street. Next stop, Northwest Street. Next stop, Royal York Road.
So our bus continues to travel along a very scenic part of Etobicoke, and I'm just noticing that we are at Royal York and the Lawrence, and just as we pass here, it's going to turn into the Westway. Very exciting. And here is the 52G on the 1392 in Lawrence West.
Next stop, Westway, Trio Avenue. Next stop, Redwood Drive.
And if you're just coming into our live stream, you could utilize these videos that you're watching from me here as white noise, I guess, or background noise, because there's a lot of background noise within the actual, there's a lot of sound, a lot of natural sound, along with my narration. And this is a very, I think it's an overused word, it's an incredibly scenic part of Toronto here, in Etobicoke. The Westway is one of my favorite areas to travel on the bus. It has beautiful, clean, tree-lined streets. The homes are kept in immaculate condition, as you can see. It's a very, very beautiful neighborhood. I would consider this most likely kind of like central Etobicoke, I would think. It's kind of Kingsway, sort of mixed in Humber Valley, but sort of a mix of the both of them maybe a little bit north of Humber Valley. I don't think we're quite yet in Thistletown or Thistledown or Rexdale. I think we would possibly, if we were to be passing further past Dixon Road, actually.
Next stop, Epping Street. Next stop, Redwood Drive. Next stop, Brown Crescent.
you. Beep.